Indie Gala Bundle, Monochroma, The Red Goddess, and The Last Federation. Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is Rev's Indie News, and this week the game in the background is Chronology. It is a 2D platformer, and you have two different guys there you're playing. As you can see, they've got different powers each and different abilities. You work together to solve environmental puzzles and other such things, get past guards and figure things out. Now this bad boy is a fantastic game if you want to play something with your kids. I highly recommend it. They can be the snail or the old man, and just, you know, something fun you could play with a family. Now the first big news on the indie front that I got this week was about the Indie Gala Bundle. These guys have been doing this for a while, and they've reached 1 million indie bundles sold. That's awesome. I mean, think about how many developers are getting funded from stuff like this. You know, this is the kind of stuff that we as gamers in the community need to continue to do and support these guys. This is a great way to do it. Now, of course, they put a special bundle and such together to celebrate this. And if you go down to the very bottom of the page, there is a special link, and I'll put, of course, the link in the description along with the first game, of course. And there's a surprise there, so go check it out. Come back, tell me what you think. Let me know on the comments on the video here what you guys think. I personally think it was pretty cool, so go check it out. Now, the next big news that I have is Monochroma. That is a brand new game done in a black, red, and white 2D style. It's going to be released first thing on the 25th, which is this Monday. I will have my review and first impressions up by about 10:30 at the latest. I always want to make sure I always follow all NDAs when I am given press copies, and I was given a press copy, and I've been playing it. I'm not going to say anything about it, but come back here first thing Monday morning, and you guys will get a great first impressions on Monochroma. All right, news on the Kickstarter front. Red Goddess, which is a game where you're basically a sick planet and you go into your consciousness to save yourself, has been fully funded on Kickstarter. Now, it was only $30,000 and they did it with 700 backers. That's cool. But you know what? They got to start somewhere. I'll put the link, of course, in the description below. It's a really cool game. It's a little bit different. It is a 2D platformer, but it's got different mechanics to it. You're 3 characters in one. You can either be yourself, you can be fire, or you can be ice. Those are really interesting if you ask me. I think it's different. It's different enough to give it a shot and see what it's all about. So, of course, the link will be in the description below. You guys can go check that out. And then for the final story this week is The Last Federation. They came out this week and they said that, and this game was released only a month ago, full release on Steam, as all these games are either Kickstarter or Steam. It's called Betrayed Hope, and they're going to be releasing this new expansion here this summer. Now, the game's only been out a month. Personally, it is my pick of the week. Tell you guys to go check it out. Arson Games have done a fantastic job. Now, it is a 2D tactical space combat slash political manipulations. It's a really interesting concept. You are a 6-headed Hydra, the last of your race, and you're in the solar system, and the whole point is to get some of the planets together, right? And build your federation, and then turn eventually everybody into a member of the federation or scorch their planet. Depends on how evil you want to be. It's all up to you. There are no guidelines. But each culture completely interacts differently. And it's really interesting. I have been doing a couple playthroughs of it. If you guys want to check out, I think it was last week I put them up. I'd go back to the first one, or you'll be lost. The first group that I did of those playthroughs was basically learning the game, and I messed it up so bad I just ended it. And then the one that I'm currently doing, and I think we're up to episode 7. I'm doing much better. I have a much better idea and clue of what's going on, and it's a lot of fun to watch, I think, and play. They just did more major updates and added new stuff to the game. And if you go check out the video number 7 on the playthrough, I explain all that. So, once again, as always, I'm the Rev. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please help support indies as much as you can. I am constantly getting things on Twitter as well as in my email from developers. They always appreciate when you guys get their products, share it, do videos, playthroughs. Anymore, if you go look at their websites, and you guys, if you're on YouTube and you want to do playthroughs, look at the indie games. A lot of them flat out say, go ahead, do playthroughs. The only thing they ask, and the only thing to always keep in mind is do not show any cutscenes, do not use any music, and do not ever show trailers. YouTube will immediately flag them if you do. Save yourself a lot of heartache and pain in the butt. Something good for you developers to know as well, especially when it comes to music. They are incredibly strict. So be very careful when using music in any videos that you create. So, the only really big important thing else that happened on my channel this week, which of course is indie related, was I put a beginner's guide together for Starpoint Gemini 2. It is an incredible 3D. In fact, if you look at last week's news, I have game footage of it. I put a full beginner's guide together that shows you how to use every single system that you see, how combat works, the various forms of it. It's not just chase it like you're in a TIE fighter. And I tell you, the game is fantastic. It was one of the best ones that I found on the early access system. And it's only $24.99. So you can go pick that up. So, once again, I'm the Rev. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time if the gods don't take me first, or the wife.